Right, more than a horse. It's gone full circle. Karen Manning, hello to you.
Hi, Paulie.
And a little American Ideal out of On the Crest of a Wave. We followed this horse's journey, well, probably before she was even conceived, actually. I think it was when we started it upon her retirement. And it's about to go full circle. She's about to have her first start at Hamilton on, when you say Monday?
On Monday, yeah. Race 1, number 1. So got a good draw. Yeah, it's certainly a bit exciting to have her finally at the races. I've been quite happy about how she goes, and yeah, she's going to hopefully show us on Monday that she can run fast. We'll
get on to that in a sec. It's just a pretty cool. I was sitting here, I just checked her teeth today. And had a look, Ronnie, behave yourself, at that. We just started thinking, like, I remember interviewing Grant, and the funny part about it, it was through COVID because we had to do it remotely. I remember that Grant had the phone going for me, and when he was in the box, when Lane, or On the Crest of the Wave, was retired, and, you know, it doesn't seem like it's that long ago, but it's been pretty cool. I know a lot of people would have enjoyed following the journey. We got to see Dr. Kath McIntosh, Lower Long Farms, conceive her, if you like. Then I saw her as a foal out in the paddock at the Judds. Got to drive her on her second prep with Mark Commodore as she was going along, and yeah, it comes around very, very quickly. It's a cool journey sometimes that we probably as industry participants take for granted, don't we?
We do, yeah, certainly. It was probably quicker for you than me. It seems like it's been ages, but yeah, she's certainly progressed along well. She hasn't really had any issues going along. She sort of got ready to trial last time in a few months back, and then just had a little break, and for no reason other than to let her grow a bit and mature, and because she's quite small. She's certainly not a big horse at all, but she's filled out quite a little bit in the last few months, and this time back in, she's sort of, yeah, had a trouble-free run, and yeah, I'm really pleased with her. She's had 2 trials, and the first one was just to qualify, went around and didn't do much, and then at stall a couple of weeks ago, she went in with a couple of older horses, and yeah, didn't disgrace herself, and yeah, she's working along nice. I'm really happy with her work, and yeah, I guess we'll see what happens at the races. But her mother won first up, but if that could happen, that'd be wonderful. But I'm not expecting that to happen, but you never know.
It's quite interesting because you were just saying then that, like, her mum, and I said, oh, how'd you get her? And you bred her herself. So this is sort of like your second, almost third generation, if you like, of breeding. The other part I was just thinking as we were talking then, one of her aunties walked past, but she's only a year older than her as well. Like, that's what, or 2 years older actually, sorry. But yeah, one of the other cool little parts about it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you certainly, yeah, hope, on the crest of waves, her mum, hope surfing makes sense out of our surfer girl. So yeah, certainly it's cool to have a few relatives about. They both, they've all sort of been able to run a bit too, so that's always helpful, and hopefully we can continue with that. But certainly, yeah, we must have been doing it too long if there's that many around now.
It can get a little bit that way, don't worry. One of the other things you just said there before, that you needed to tip her out and let her grow. Go to the yearling sales. We just finished big yearling sale season for the standardbreds. You can sort of pick a horse. You can say, oh, well, it is small or it's not. When you breed them, you sort of got to deal with the cards that you dealt with in a way, don't you? And do you find it more rewarding breeding one, or just getting one and sort of turn it in on? Do you enjoy this side of it, like breeding one and the whole package?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's certainly, as you know, the expenses that come with breeding is not always fun, but certainly when you get a result at the end of it, it's a pretty special thing. But it's a bit like when you drive a winner, it's good, but when you train one and drive one, it's that extra bit special. So same with breeding one that you can win with and sort of take the whole journey along, and they do a good job. So yeah, she's small, but she's got a really nice type. She's always looked like like she'd make a nice 2-year-old, the size of her and how she's put together. And her mother used to belt her knee, but touch with this one hasn't shown that she's going to do that. And she seems to have a bit of speed about her. So yeah, I can only hope. But yeah, I'm quite excited about her.
Laying on the crest of a wave, I know you said she used to belt her knee. That was one of the things that did hold her back a little bit. Still went on to be a terrific broodmare herself. Terrific racehorse herself, and gave you guys, a lot of fun. So she sort of bred to naturally improve. American Ideal, they improved improve as they get older. They seem to get better and better as well. So no matter what she does on Monday, I'm tipping, it's only going to be upward, hopefully, for her anyway.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. Yeah, certainly. Your mother had really good speed, and she when I first started using that speed, which we didn't expect her to have at home. She worked nice, but yeah. So this one seems to show the same sort of speed that Mum did. So hopefully she can do as good as her mother. Her mother, she won 100,000, I think. So. Can win half as much, that'll do.
You've achieved a stack in this sport too much. Like I've got to probably sit down with you at some stage and do a deep dive into everything that you've been able to achieve. But, winning with her mum and now potentially winning with, like I shouldn't say that because it doesn't mean you're going to win on Monday, but hopefully, you've got that dream that at some point in time you can. Is that special to you, like a person's won New Zealand Trotting Cups, run races in Norway and things like that? Like these sorts of little achievements, from a farm and from yourself, do they mean a bit to you?
Yeah, it does, yeah. You sort of, you forget sort of some things that you've done in the past, and then like when you remind me of some of the things, it's pretty special, all those things, but this is just a different level of special. It's certainly, you sort of come the whole way with them and you just, hopefully they can do well and you can enjoy them as you go. It's just a different side. It's more personal.
Yeah, it's quite funny because Ronnie's on the other side, and anyone wondering, he is one very spoiled horse. Ronnie's the best and sporty. Don't worry, and that you do fall in love with some of your horses. It's probably a different side. I mean, you're the most winningest female in the world, but you still have a very, very soft spot for a lot of your horses, don't you?
Unfortunately, I do. Yeah, I get in trouble for that. So, Ronnie's not going anywhere. He would like to do an interview with you too, but you might not have time.
He'd do his own interview. That's for sure. The American Ideal out of On the Crest of a Wave, More Than a Horse. This will be probably the last one we'll do with her. I want people to be able to follow her and Surfe La Mer, unless she lines up in an Inter-Dominion or something along those lines. We might track her. I think we'll keep tracking her progress and just see how she's going, in a year or two's time, and just see how the journey's going. But thank you very much to yourself, to Granny, Woodland Stud, great supporters of mine, Ben Stud, Lower Long Farms, and everyone that's been able to make this. I hope some people have enjoyed it. I mean, got to see the embryo, or as Grant was even, Grant's thoughts, I suppose, of what he might be able to get or not get prior to it, and go from there. So it's been a great little journey. Good luck with her on Monday. Good luck with her for the future as well. And thanks very much for joining me.
Thank you, Paulie.